Okay, for chapter 10. Okay. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So, we have 6 quizzes. 5 short quizzes and the module quiz for the last. Okay, so reminder, I may be wrong with my answers. So, that's why we're reviewing the quizzes for our final exam. Is this? Okay, so which attack encrypts the data on host in attempt to extract monetary payment from the victim? Okay, we have the ransomware, monetary payment. So which devices are specifically designed for network security? So I think we have the VPN enabled router, the firewall, and the NAC devices. Which device monitors SMTP traffic to block threats and encrypt outgoing messages to prevent data loss? Okay, we have the SMTP, email, and then this is for web security appliance and email security. Okay, this is for monitoring HTTP traffic. Okay, we have the WSA, okay, web security appliance. Next, access control. Okay, which component is responsible for collecting and reporting usage data for auditing and billing purposes? We have the accounting. So now, responsible for controlling who is permitted to access the network. Now, the authentication. No. Who is? Okay, authentication. Now, determining what the user can access is authorization. Yes, correct. So, which device is responsible for relaying responses? We have supplicant or authenticator. Relaying responses. So, I think authenticator, which is the switch. Okay, the switch. So, the supplicant might be the client. The client, supplicant. Layer 2 security threats. So, which of the following mitigation techniques are used to protect layer 3 through layer 7 of the OSI model? Choose 3. Layer 3, we have the VPN, firewalls, and IPS devices, IP source card, IPS devices. Let's see. So which of the following mitigation techniques prevents many types of attacks, including MAC address table overflow and HTTP starvation attack? Okay, port security. The port security for MAC address table, for secure MAC address table and HTTP. I love the port security. Next, which of the following mitigation techniques prevents MAC and IP address spoofing? DHCP is for DHCP, port security. So I think IP source card. DI is for ARP. ARP. Then IPS later. We'll be back on this. Okay, which of following mitigation prevents ARP spoofing and ARP poisoning attacks? We have DI. Okay. Dynamic ARP inspection. And then which of the following mitigation prevents DHCP starvation? Okay, we have DHCP starvation. So check. Okay. So they're correct with IP source card. Next, MAC address table attack. So many quizzes. So what is the behavior of the switch as the result of successful MAC address table attack? Okay, so the switch will forward all received frames to all other ports within the VLAN. Okay, what would be the primary reason a threat actor would launch a MAC address overflow attack? So it can so that the threat actor can see frames that are destined for other devices. So that's the main point or the main reason for the okay. So what mitigation technique must be implemented to prevent MAC address overflow attack? Now port security. Prevent MAC address port security. Right. Next, layer 2, MAC address LAN attacks. Then module practice. Okay, PLDT is doing it. It's already 10:40 p.m. Okay, a threat actor changes the MAC address of the threat actor's device to MAC address of the default gateway. What type of attack is this? Changes the MAC address of the threat actor's device. The threat actor changes its MAC address. Okay, so I think it's matching the MAC address of the default gateway. And we have the address spoofing. Oh, that's not ARP. So threat actor sends BPD message with priority 0. What type of attack is this? We have SDP attack. No, SDP attack. So BPD is associated with STPs. So threat actor releases all the available IP addresses on a subnet. What type of attack is this? We have this DHCP starvation. So available IP addresses. So next, a threat actor sends a message that causes all other devices to believe that the MAC address of the threat actor device is the default gateway. So what type of attack is this? We have ARP spoofing. Next, so it configures a host with the 802.1p protocol and forms a track with a connected switch. So what type of attack is this? So we have the VLAN hopping. VLAN hopping. So we have the VLAN hopping. So next, a threat actor discovers the iOS version and IP address of the local switch. We have the CDP reconnaissance, because CDP provides iOS version and IP addresses of connected devices. Last module quiz for 10. Glad we remember some of the terms. Which layer to attack will result in legitimate users not getting valid addresses. We have DHCP starvation. DHCP starvation or IP address spoofing. DHCP starvation. DHCP starvation or IP layer to attack. DHCP. Okay, what mitigation plan is best for thwarting a DOS attack that creating MAC address table? We need to enable port security. Okay, which three Cisco products focus on endpoint security solutions? WSL email is IP sensor appliance, NAC appliance. Okay. It's true or false. So in 802.1x standard, the client attempting to access the network is referring to us. We can't yes. So it's true. So why is authentication with AAA preferred over a local database method? With AAA, okay, we're using a server. Okay, so it provides a fallback authentication method if the administrator forgets the username or password. Okay, so that might be the answer. So what is the involved in an IP address spoofing attack? Rogue node. Okay, so a legitimate network IP address is hijacked by a rogue node. Server-based AAA implementation, which protocol will allow the router to successfully communicate with the AAA server. We have, I think the answer is the radius. So what three services are provided by the framework? We have accounting, authorization, and authentication. Next, what two protocols are supported on Cisco devices? Oh, choose two. We have radius and TACAX. So which service is enabled on a Cisco router by default that can reveal significant information about the router and potentially make it vulnerable to attack? We have the CBP. Next, what is the purpose of area accounting? It's to collect and report application usage. Okay, when security is concerned, which iOS layer is considered to be the weakest link in the network system? Okay, we have the layer 2. Layer 2. So which layer 2 attack will result in switch flooding coming from the port? MAC address flooding. Okay, because of implemented security controls, a user can only access a server with FTP. So which AA component accomplishes this? Authentication. Access a server. I know, authorization. Security controls. Authorization. Because a user can only access a server. So next, which Cisco solution helps prevent MAC address and IP address spoofing attack? Port security. So IP source card, I think. Okay, so we got all correct. So that's it for chapter 10.